class, I have a very important announcement. Your teacher, Miss Slovak, has left the teaching profession to pursue her dream to be a professional golfer. Hence, she'll no longer be your teacher.
Yeah!
I expect all of you to be courteous, kind, and cooperative toward your new teacher, Mr. Simmons.
Hello, class. Hello, Mr. Simmons. I bet you all have your own individual way of saying hello. When I say hello, class, everyone respond in your own individual way. Hello, class. Well, that's one way to respond by not responding. Silence often speaks volumes.
Music to my ears.
Okay, first, I'd like to play with the structure of this classroom. Let's break free and move the desks into one big circle. I love getting to know a new class, so I thought we could break the ice by doing a communications exercise. This is the truth crown. Whomever is wearing it has to look across the circle and tell that person one thing they like about him or her. One thing you like about
Arnold. The truth about Arnold? Well, I don't like his stupid football head.
No, that wasn't the idea of this exercise.
Move our desks into a circle? Wear a truth crown? What is this, some kind of wacky cult? We have to get this guy. All the usual tricks?
All the usual tricks.
Okay, rock pencil at 11:30. Switch names, random coughing. Curly, you fake violinist. Got it. Stinky, you pretend not to understand English. Right. Everyone know the drill? Absolutely. Affirmative.
All right.
Let's get it.
Class, I want to start by telling you my two main beliefs about teaching. Number one, in my class, each person is a unique individual, and the things they do, good or bad, they do because that's who they are. The pencil dropping ploy, it takes me back to when I was a kid.
Could you repeat that? For I don't understand English.
What's your name?
Harold.
What?
Quiet, Helga.
Harold.
Yes?
Now, have you two switched names in order to confuse me?
Slow down. I'm confused.
Oh, now I'm glad to see the tradition of messing with a new teacher's head is alive and well. Okay, I'm not going to get upset by all this coughing because that's who I am. And I accept that you all have to do your coughing prank because that's who you are. My second teaching belief is students should never stop asking why. Why? Why? All through your life, you should never stop questioning because that is how you learn.
Why?
This guy's a real throw pillow.
Now, I thought we would take up where you left off on your poetry lesson.
I know a poem. There once was a man from Nantucket.
That's fine. Have a seat. Now, you see, the poetry I like is experimental. Doesn't have to rhyme kind of stuff. Like this famous poem by Walter Charles Walter. The poem is called They Were Delicious. I have eaten the tomatoes that were on the windowsill. Were you saving them for a special occasion? I apologize. They were delicious and so juicy and so red.
It's not a poem. It's just a long sentence.
Now, why don't each of you take out a piece of paper and write a poem that comes from, well, you?
Oh, forget it.
Who needs poetry? Your touchy-feely teaching method is bogus.
Bogus! 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 Bogus!
They can taunt me, they can play tricks on me, they can laugh at me, but nothing can hurt me because I am stronger than all of that. Plus, I have my favorite sandwich, turkey, tomato, and watercress to look forward to. Where's my line? Has anyone seen the brown bag that was... This is inhuman.
You're broken.
You could have asked for some sandwich. I would have given you half. Now, I am happy to stay here if you're going to attempt to be a class of students, yet I just may leave if you continue acting like a mob of wild animals.
Let's continue to act like a mob of wild animals! We did it. We won't be seeing that granola boy Simmons in these parts ever again.
We broke that teacher like he was an old hickory stick.
Yeah, and tomorrow we'll get another sap.
I think I have the right solution to this class's discipline problem. Your new permanent teacher is Mr. Goose. Well, actually, I should say Lieutenant Major Goose.
I'll have complete control over this unit by 1000 hours. You will all act as one unit unless I address you by name. Is that clear? Who deployed that pencil? It was a calculated act. Since the foreign object is under your desk, I assume you are the enemy. What is your name?
Curly.
Your hair's not curly, boy. What's your real name?
Thaddeus.
Curly, go stand in that corner facing inward. You've earned yourself a corner, little lady. And so have you, Pally. Ooh, you. The remaining corner, now.
Why?
Symmetry. Now, any questions? Good. Let's try it again.
8 times 3 is 24. 8 times 4 is 32.
I can't hear you.
8 times 3 is 24. 8 times 4 is 32. 8 times...
This Goose is not a good man. Not a good man at all.
He seems utterly sadistic.
What are we gonna do, Arnold? I wish we could get Mr. Simmons back.
Oh, please, Mr. Simmons, that touchy-feely geek.
At least he listened to us when we spoke.
He's innovative, responsive, and bright.
He taught us to ask why. Now that's an innovative brand of education. Yeah, if only you guys hadn't been so mean to him.
You ate his sandwich and broke his spirit, you moron.
Listen, I've got a plan.
Listen, Teach. Bottom line, we want you back.
Well, I'm afraid that's not enough of a reason for me, Helga. Or should I say Harold? Good afternoon.
I wish we could just show Mr. Simmons that we can learn. That we're not just a pack of raving lunatics. Come on, guys. We've got work to do.
Mr. Simmons, please.
We got presents.
And poetry.
Well,
So why don't we start off with a free-form poem?
all right.
Gerald? Sid? I've seen the best minds of my generation serving up fastballs in the blacktop. Someone yells car, and they scatter like so many leaves from an October wind. Then the bell rings, and they're sitting back in their class, staring at a pop quiz.
This is my truth crown. And what I like about you, Mr. Simmons, is your caring and giving nature.
Mr. Simmons, I made you something.
For me?
It's a sandwich.
This is very touching. A replacement sandwich. And more importantly, it's a Harold Berman sandwich because right between the turkey and the tomato is a little invisible layer of love. Friends, your presentations have really moved me, and because of who I am, I want to come back and be your teacher.
Wait a minute, you bunch of chuckleheads. We have one very big obstacle, Lieutenant Major Goose. Well, we'll just have to deploy a strategic strike of our own.
Now, you fickle bunch of ragtag fourth graders, I'm determined to make each and every one of you a socially acceptable human being.
Why?
Why what?
Why are we ragtag?
You're undisciplined.
Why do you have to yell all the time?
Why are your shoes always so shiny?
Why aren't you still in the Army? Did you go AWOL or something?
Sit down.
Why did you decide to be a teacher?
Why don't you ever ask us what we think?
Enough questions.
Why don't you treat us like individuals?
Why are your pants ironed so nicely?
Why don't you teach us anything?
Why do fools fall in love?
Stop these questions.
And why are you starting to sweat, Lieutenant Major?
Why can't you handle all our questions?
Why are you humming that patriotic song?
doing this, Mr. Goose? Is this part of the lesson plan?
Sir, may I be relieved of my duties here, sir?
Does this mean you're quitting?
Sir! Yes, sir!
What am I going to do now?
Principal Warts, you don't have to look for another teacher. You found the right one.
Hello, class! Now, I know that we had that scheduled math quiz, but schedules are for lieutenant majors. Today, we're going to have some unscheduled learning. And what better way than to take a hike and have an outdoor picnic? What do you say?